Station 17. Cold greenhouses. Green luxury. Although Meran's mild climate provides ideal conditions for many plants from the warm south, some of these, such as oranges, lemons, or bougainvillea, still need a degree of protection from winter frosts. Such kinds of tree plants are left in large pots in sheltered environments throughout the winter months. Horticulture in Europe has a long tradition of overwintering potted plants. Starting in the 16th century, orange and citrus gained popularity in the courts of European royalty. To protect them from the cold, the plants were crowded together in a small space, the French serré, which is also where the original name for the glass house, Italian serra, came from. After the popularity of citrus fruit reached its peak in the 19th century, these structures were converted into palm tree houses. The introduction of iron frames into greenhouse architecture revolutionized their design, allowing much larger structures to be built. Large, domed greenhouses in glass, or with pitched roofs, such as the palm and temperate houses in London's Kew Gardens, can accommodate a wide variety of tropical plants, complete with sophisticated thermostatic and humidity controls. Until the 1950s, unheated glass and wood greenhouses, known in Italy as limonaias, were used for the commercial farming of lemons on the shores of Lake Garda. Since that time, lemon trees are grown in the soil. Before the onset of winter, they are covered by wood and glass frames, creating a large greenhouse. In Meran, there are no large greenhouses housing palms or orange trees. However, several verandas and garden houses serve to overwinter pot plants. While modern greenhouse technology offers sophisticated automation, maintaining a greenhouse until around 50 years ago meant plenty of work and meant a large financial investment. One can gain some idea of this at the old greenhouse in Villa Marchetti. With a nearby school and wine cellars next to a car park, the whole square next to Galileistrasse Street used to be one huge estate, renowned locally for its fairs and festivals on the green. In the sunniest part of the estate stood an early 20th century Glasshaus in German, designed as a winter garden so that the temperatures would not fall below 10 degrees Celsius. In it, potted plants would be left to overwinter before being put out in the park before the start of summer. The park workers made sure that on frosty nights the structure was sufficiently heated with wood or coal, and sufficient ventilation entered its windows during the day. As Villa Marchetti's splendor waned over the years, its winter garden also fell into disrepair. For a long period, the structure remained standing before it became dilapidated. In 2012, it was purchased by a group of local entrepreneurs and converted into offices and apartments. The original facades were preserved and renovated, reaffirming the notion that art and nature, part of Meran's rich cultural diversity, are still recognized as having perennial value. We have reached the end of our audio guide, which led us through natural and urban spaces, and where much was discussed about the local flora and fauna. We hope you enjoyed this audio experience and found it interesting. Thank you for spending time with us, and we wish you a pleasant stay in Meran.